8 teams got eliminated from the World Cup and left their fans with nothing but regret. And in every single case, the manager had a hand in it. These are the 10 biggest managerial failures of the 2026 World Cup, ranked from bad to catastrophic. Number 10. Tony Popovic, Australia. You are one penalty shootout away from the quarterfinals. Your goalkeeper Patrick Beach has been the best keeper at the tournament, leading every goalkeeper in goals prevented, making a heroic save to drag you through extra time. Then, in the 119th minute, Popovic pulls him off, throws on Matthew Ryan cold, no match minutes, solely for the shootout. Ryan saves nothing. Harry Souttar blazes the first penalty into the stands. Lucas Harrington hits the crossbar. Egypt go through 4-2. Beach found out he was being substituted at the same time the cameras did. Popovic trusted a pre-planned data spreadsheet over the hottest goalkeeper at the tournament. It cost Australia their World Cup. Number 9. Sabri Lamouchi, Tunisia. One match. That is all Lamouchi got. Tunisia's defense hadn't conceded a single goal across the entire qualifying campaign. Lamouchi's answer in their opening group game against Sweden was to roll out an unbalanced, hyper-aggressive setup that left that defense completely exposed. Sweden dismantled them 5-1. The Tunisian Football Federation sacked Lamouchi the following day, making him the first coach sacked during a 2026 World Cup still in progress. He coached one match, shattered his team's defensive identity, and earned the fastest exit in World Cup managerial history. His replacement Hervé Renard couldn't save them either. Number 8. Ronald Koeman, Netherlands. The Netherlands scored 10 goals in the group stage. 10. Then faced Morocco in the round of 32, and Koeman set up with 5 defenders, abandoned attacking football entirely, and invited Morocco to come at them. Morocco's own coach said he was taken aback by the formation. That is how obvious the defensive capitulation was. The Dutch scraped a 1-1 draw across 120 minutes before collapsing 3-2 on penalties, their earliest World Cup exit in history. Koeman resigned within hours, insisting if Morocco hadn't equalized, he'd have been praised for the tactics. He missed the point entirely. You do not set up 5 at the back against Morocco and expect to win the game. Number 7. Hajime Moriyasu, Japan. Japan led Brazil 1-0 with 30 minutes left. 30 minutes from the greatest knockout upset in their history. Moriyasu's response was to sit deep, surrender possession, and stop doing the thing that had put them ahead. Brazil smelled it immediately. 2 goals in the final 30 minutes. Martinelli in stoppage time. Japan out. Retreating when you are winning against 5-time world champions is one of the oldest and most fatal mistakes in knockout football. Moriyasu made it at the biggest moment of his team's tournament. Number 6. Roberto Martinez, Portugal. Portugal have Leao, Ramos, Felix, Vitinha, one of the deepest attacking squads in the world. Martinez's system connects none of them. Against Croatia in the round of 32, ball progression was agonizingly slow. The front line was completely disconnected, and when Croatia choked out the middle of the pitch, Martinez sat on his hands, making late reactive substitutions that changed nothing. Portugal scraped through 2-1 on Ronaldo's penalty and a Ramos header. Martinez then handed Ronaldo a full 90 minutes against Spain with 19 touches and 0 shots on target and never once changed anything. Portugal are out. Martinez optimized nothing. Number 5. Pepe Thiaw, Senegal. Senegal arrived at this World Cup as Africa's most dangerous side. AFCON holders, unbeaten in qualifying. Sadio Mane, Ismaila Sarr, pace and counterattack built into every line. Against Belgium in the round of 32, Thiaw threw all of it away. He set up passive, surrendered possession, invited Belgium to press them for 90 minutes, and went 2-0 up anyway through sheer individual quality. Then the substitutions came. Former players watching on television said the midfield changes completely destroyed the game's dynamic. Belgium scored in the 86th minute, equalized in the 89th, then won a penalty in the final seconds of extra time. Senegal lost 3-2, having led 2-0. Subscribe now. Every decision at this World Cup gets broken down as it happens. The quarterfinals start today. Number 4. Julian Nagelsmann, Germany. Germany had not lost a World Cup penalty shootout since 1976. 50 years of invincibility, gone against Paraguay. Nagelsmann's team controlled possession for 120 minutes against a side ranked far below them, created clear chances, and still could not score a winner. When Ta headed what looked like the decisive goal in extra time, VAR disallowed it for the softest foul imaginable. The shootout arrived and Germany folded. Havertz missed. Woltemade missed. Ta blazed over. The 50-year aura was gone. But the deeper failure was in the 90 minutes before the shootout. Nagelsmann's inability to unlock a disciplined, lower-ranked opponent when it mattered most. Paraguay's president declared a national holiday the next day. Number 3. Carlo Ancelotti, Brazil. Brazil had Vinicius Jr., Martinelli, Rodrigo, Rafinha, and Neymar on the bench, the most expensively assembled attacking squad at this tournament. Against Norway in the round of 16, Ancelotti's side missed a first-half penalty through Bruno Guimaraes, wasted a one-on-one when Endrick dinked wide with only the goalkeeper to beat, and allowed Vinicius to be nullified for the entire match by a Norwegian defensive shape that Ancelotti never once found an answer to. Neymar came on in the 67th minute and changed nothing. Haaland, who had barely touched the ball all game, scored in the 79th minute and again in the 90th. Brazil out, 6 consecutive tournaments eliminated by European opposition. The most talented Brazilian generation in 2 decades, eliminated in the round of 16 by a country that last reached a World Cup quarterfinal in 1938. Ancelotti said afterwards it was the beginning, not the end, for Brazil. The players who are 34 today may feel differently. Number 2. Lionel Scaloni, Argentina. Still in the tournament, still a problem. Argentina have been 2 goals down in consecutive knockout matches. Cape Verde took them to the 111th minute. Egypt led 2-0 with 11 left. Both times survival came from Messi alone, not from anything Scaloni changed tactically. His shape has been rigid, his substitutions purely reactive, his midfield bypassed repeatedly by teams willing to press and counter. Argentina are alive because of one man, Switzerland on Saturday. If they find a way to contain that one man, Scaloni has no visible answer ready. Number 1. Javier Aguirre, Mexico, the host nation, the Azteca Stadium, the most electric atmosphere of the tournament. A team that won all 3 group games without conceding and beat Ecuador 2-0 in the round of 32. Everything was set. Then England arrived. Bellingham scored twice in 98 seconds. Aguirre had no answer to England's vertical press in the first half, and by the time Kwanzaa's red card gave Mexico a man advantage in the 54th minute, they were already 2-1 down and chasing the game. Kane extended it to 3-1 from the penalty spot minutes later. Mexico pulled one back through Jimenez, but could not find the equalizer despite 35 minutes with an extra man and 49 crosses into the England box. Aguirre confirmed his resignation in the post-match press conference. 3rd spell in charge, home World Cup, numerical advantage for over a third of the match, still eliminated. He leaves with pride. Mexico leaves with nothing. 10 managers, 10 decisions. Some cost trophies, some cost careers. None of them can say they weren't warned. Subscribe.